Hello everybody and welcome back to Shetland and to here in Lerwick. And you know, if you've got a spare hour in the town like I do, then it's always great to say that you visited another island within the islands of Shetland. And here we go, we're on the Bressay ferry and it only takes about 10 minutes to go across, but when I'm over there I'll get maybe 45 minutes to have a wee wander round. I've done this journey last year and it was just a lovely day, but today I've got to say, check that out. You know, the cloud formations around here have just been unbelievable, but that one is particularly spectacular. That you get to see Lerwick from offshore, because when you arrive on the ferry you come in early doors in the morning and it's not very bright. Now way up here is the main harbour area with the Royal Navy. I've got a ship in just now, but also the overnight North Ferries ship is there ready to go this evening, and just behind it is the Heartland, which is what I'll be sailing on. I was meant to be travelling tomorrow night, that's Friday night, but lo and behold I've managed to get myself a wee deal for another night here, so I have changed all of my details on the ferry and I'm now going on Saturday, which I know makes it quite tight for getting home on Sunday, but well, no matter, it's all in the adventure. So this is Bressay, which we'll be heading to up here. Right, let's go up the front. Just like that, we're here. So this is the Irna. That was really quite quick. There you go. That's the building I was talking about they used in Shetland for filming one of the early episodes where there was a big rave on in there. Right. We'll let this traffic get out of the way. Don't want to hinder the locals. Okay, so yeah, you're right. Sunglasses are on, the sun is out, and the sky is quite clear. But it's still Baltic. But it's only to be expected. As I say, we're closer to Norway than I am to London, so we'll let all these cars just disappear. And we'll go for a wee wander and then we'll come back. Yep. Always to keep people's privacy, so let all the cars shoot off. And then us. Right, cheers lads, I'll be back.
No problem.
Cheers. So here's a wee thing for you that makes you laugh. When I got on the boat, I asked the chap, do I buy a single or do I buy a return? And he said, we only do returns, which is so logical. Because, you know, how are you going to get back if you don't have a return? I know, duh. So just a 2-minute walk from the ferry terminal here on the island of Bressay. You get this? I'll come back to that. This is the Bressay Burnt Mound project. So what you see in front of you there is burnt mounds are sites where stones were roasted in a fire and then dropped into water to raise the temperature. This particular structure was originally buried within a burnt mound dating to the Bronze Age, around 1500 years BC. It was actually moved here from its original location at Crewster, which is about a kilometre away from here. Although many sites are known in the Northern Europe area, very few contain internal structures like this one. So they moved it stone by stone, eh? Pretty amazing. Let's have a wee walk round and into it. So the stones would have been replaced in exactly the same location that they were found. So fire, heating the stones, dropping them into water. Sounds a bit like a sauna to me. There's a few of the local inhabitants. And of course, way high up on the hill that you can't miss anywhere that you're here is the radio masts up there. I don't know if they're for radio anymore or they're digital, but anyway, let me take you around here to watch the sunset in the south, and it really is in the south of the island, and enjoy this for a few seconds. There we go. And there's Lerwick town itself. A lot of the snow has disappeared, but there's still some of it. But totally unbelievable. See if we could get a wee picture of the sun behind me. Oh, to be warm. Woof. Right, we're going to think about getting on the boat soon. Toodaloo. So that's us back at the ferry terminal. I'll be going in a few minutes on Bressay to Lerwick. Let me just give you a wee pan round here. Even though the sun has now basically started to set, the colours of the sky here on Shetland really are spectacular. My apologies once again if the wind is playing up, but I do have a wee bit of a windshield on this to help that. But here we go. So there's the big boats away over there in the distance, and around here is the main old harbour itself. And as you can see, that's the sun just going down over the Toon Hall and the Toon Clock, and away there is a wee fishing boat just heading away to sea. And down here we got a low-flying seagull. Whee! Pretty stunning, eh? Well, once again, thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next wee ramble. Woo!